Hello members of the Coast Guard Auxiliary. My name is Derek Smith and today we're diving into one of the most dangerous and widespread threats in today's digital world, phishing. Phishing attacks have become increasingly sophisticated and common, affecting millions of people each year, including individuals and organizations like ours. In this video, we'll explore what phishing is, how phishing works, and how to recognize phishing emails, and most importantly, how you can avoid falling victim to those scams. Phishing is not just a technical problem, it's a human one. Cybercriminals rely on deception and manipulation to trick people into giving up their most sensitive personal information. Whether it's through email, text messages, social media, or even voice calls, phishing is a tactic that all of us need to be aware of. Let's start by understanding what phishing is all about. Phishing is a form of cyber attack where an attacker impersonates a legitimate person or organization to deceive you into revealing sensitive information, such as usernames, passwords, credit card numbers, or social security numbers. Phishing is all about tricking you into action, whether that's clicking on a malicious link, downloading an effective attachment, or providing personal information through a fake website. Just like a fisherman uses bait to catch a fish, a cybercriminal uses fake messages and deceptive websites to catch unsuspecting victims. They lure you in with an enticing offer, a sense of urgency, or a fake warning, hoping that you'll bite and take the bait. Phishing isn't a new threat, it's been around for decades, but as technology has advanced, so have the methods used by cybercriminals. Today, phishing attacks can be highly convincing and difficult to detect. The goal is to trick you into acting quickly without thinking twice. So how does phishing attacks work? In a phishing scam, the attacker sends a message that appears to come from a trusted source, such as a financial institution, a company you do business with, or even a colleague. These messages often include a call to action, urging you to click on a link or open an attachment. For example, you might receive an email that claims your bank account has been locked due to suspicious activity. The message urges you to click on a link to verify your identity. It looks official, perhaps even coming from a legitimate-looking email address and containing the bank's logo. But in reality, the link takes you to a fraudulent website designed to steal your login credentials. Once you click the link, you're directed to a site that looks identical to your bank's official site. The design is almost identical. Even the URL might seem almost right, but if you look closely, there might be a subtle typo. For example, bank-secure.com instead of bankofficial.com. That small discrepancy is all it takes for a cybercriminal to steal your information. When you enter your username and password, those credentials are sent directly to the attacker, who can then access your real account. And just like that, the scammer has access to your personal information, financial accounts, or worse. Phishing comes in many forms, and attackers use a variety of tactics to make their scams more convincing. Let's look at some of the most common types of phishing attacks. First, we have email phishing, which is the most common form. In email phishing, attackers send mass emails to thousands of people, hoping that some will click on the malicious link or attachment. These emails might be about account security, a prize, or even a charity request. Next, there's spear phishing, which is much more targeted. Unlike general phishing emails, spear phishing attacks are customized to make them appear more legitimate. For example, the attacker may send an email that seems to come from your boss, asking you to download an attachment or click a link. This kind of phishing is often based on information the attacker has gathered about you, making it harder to detect. Then there's smishing, or phishing through SMS. In smishing attacks, you might receive a text message that looks like it's from your bank or delivery service. It might say, click here to confirm your payment details, or your package is delayed, click the link to reschedule delivery. These messages often include a link that leads to a malicious website. Finally, we have vishing, or voice phishing. This occurs when an attacker calls you pretending to be from a legitimate organization. The scammer might say, we need to verify your account details, or there's been a suspicious activity on your account. If you provide the requested information over the phone, you've just fallen victim to a vishing attack. Let's take a closer look at a real-world example of phishing. Here's an email that claims to be from an online retailer telling you that your order is on its way. But then it urges you to click a link to confirm your shipping details. The email includes a fake order confirmation button. Now, this email might seem legitimate at first glance. It has the same colors, logo, and tone as the actual retailer, but when you click on the confirm shipping information button, you're taken to a fraudulent site designed to steal your personal information. These websites often look identical to the real thing, making it harder to detect the scam. Once you enter your personal information, including your credit card details, the attacker can use the data to make unauthorized purchases to commit identity theft. So how do you tell if an email or text is phishing? Here's a few key signs to look out for. Number 1, urgent language. Phishing emails often create a sense of urgency, like immediate action required or your account is in danger. They want you to act quickly without thinking. Suspicious links. Hover over any link before clicking on them. Phishing emails often include URLs that look slightly off or have extra characters. Number 3 is unsolicited requests for information. Legitimate organizations won't ask for sensitive information like your password or credit card number via email. Number 4 is generic greetings. Many phishing emails will use generic greetings like "Dear Customer" instead of your name. And number 5 is spelling and grammar mistakes. Phishing emails often contain errors in spelling, punctuation, or grammar. Now that you know how phishing works and how to spot it, let's talk about how to protect yourself from these attacks. First, always verify the source. If you receive an unsolicited email or text asking for personal information, don't click on any links or open attachments. Instead, contact the organization directly using a phone number or website you know is legitimate. Second, enable two-factor authentication on all your important accounts. Two-factor authentication adds an additional layer of security by requiring a second form of identification, such as a code sent to your phone. Even if someone gets your password, they won't be able to access your account without the second factor. And don't forget to report phishing attempts. Many email providers and organizations have built-in tools to report phishing. By reporting suspicious emails, you help prevent these scams from reaching other people. Phishing is a serious and pervasive threat, but by staying vigilant and following the simple steps I've outlined today, you can protect yourself from falling victim to these scams. Be cautious with emails and texts that ask for sensitive information. Always verify requests through trusted sources and enable two-factor authentication on your accounts. The more you know, the better you'll be at avoiding phishing scams. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you now feel more prepared to recognize and avoid phishing attacks. Stay safe online and make sure to pass this information to other auxiliary members to help them protect themselves as well. I'll see you in the next video.